Hello everyone, it's me Samira. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll see how to draw this scenery in oil pastel. But make sure to watch the video till the end because I have an exciting giveaway. Alright, let's begin with the tutorial. For this painting, I used the Prima Oil Pastels in 24 shades. Using 24 shades for a painting is very challenging to me because I have been used to using a lot more shades than that over these years, and I think this video is a perfect video to demonstrate how you can use a limited palette to make a painting. No doubt it'll take a little more effort and a little more time, but it is possible, and this painting proves the point. First, I started with a light brown at the bottom, and for the sky I used blue at the top and grey in the middle and orange at the bottom. Now since orange and grey are not of the same shade range, blending them is quite difficult, and since this is the main focus of the painting, we have to do it right. Like in my usual paintings, I first go with a smooth base or a background, and on top of it I start applying texture. In this case, the texture is in the clouds. These pastels are loaded with pigment and they are so rich in color, but they are not as creamy as the mangoes. So do not use your finger to blend unless you want to have them ripped by the time you finish the painting. As for me, I learned the lesson the hard way around. I can't believe I'm saying this, but using a tissue is much more practical than using fingers, especially when working with pastels like these. I've always told in my previous videos that I always use my fingers to blend and that tissue is not something that worked for me. But surprisingly, tissue is the only thing that worked for this painting, and it is a lifesaver. I literally owe my life to the tissue paper. I kept going over with some grey on top, white or salmon color in the middle and orange at the bottom until I could get the gradient effect that I was thinking. While using my fingers, I kept saying to myself that sometimes you have to make sacrifices when you make art. To be honest, when I used tissue, it always kept tearing due to friction, and I wouldn't even know until my fingers got hurt. One way to avoid this is to fold the tissue multiple times before you start blending. Using the color golden yellow, I started to create clouds in the bottom half of the sky. I gave some highlights using white and lemon yellow and shadows using orange color. Once I was done with the yellow clouds, I had a feeling that they looked more like mountains rather than clouds, which was heartbreaking. So I had to make sure that I add some orange on the top and the sides so that they look less like a mountain and more like the sky. Although mountain would be a whimsical scenery, but that was not what I was going for in this painting. For the clouds, I started with the base color that is violet, and I used different colors on top of it to get the color that I wanted. At this point, my camera suddenly stopped recording for no reason. Don't worry, all I did was I blended the clouds and I added a bit of a shadow for a couple of clouds. And I will be repeating this process again and again in this video. So technically you're not missing anything out. For getting the clouds right, I went over and over with the following colors: blue, violet, grey, white, blue-green and black. Although if I had a larger set, I would have used dark grey, light grey, white, black and blue-green colors to get the same effect. These colors can take a lot of layers over them because they have lesser oil content. Usually, I do not encourage using black for any paintings, but in this case, I think black is the only color that can be used because it gives a nice contrast between the foreground and the background, which is the sky. And also, since it's a sunset scenery, using black wouldn't be looking out of place. I first tried using a pencil to sketch, but that's not a good idea because it leaves these marks on the oil pastel and you cannot layer further on top of the pencil sketch. So I tried my luck and I sketched the person with freehand. Thankfully, it came out well. I tried using a glass marking pencil, but surprisingly it didn't work for this painting. Now is the part for which you might have waited all along, so here is me removing the tape. I did not include it in one of my previous videos and thousands of you got annoyed because of it. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Now is the time for the giveaway. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that lately I've been doing a lot of illustrations and digital art. So one of my favorite illustrations, I got them printed into bookmarks. So these are the bookmarks. Do they look familiar to you? If you can see, the girl's dress is kind of similar to mine. That's not a coincidence. So there are two versions of the bookmarks. One is the day version and one is the night version, and both of them have print on the back as well. That's a comment on the back. You could buy both of these bookmarks on my Etsy shop. I'll put the link in the description box below. However, since it's my first digital art, I decided to give one set of these bookmarks to one of you. So one of you will be getting both of these bookmarks. The rules of the giveaway are pretty simple. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video and comment down below and tell me why you need these bookmarks. Are you a bookmark collector, or do you like reading a lot of books? Or are you planning to gift one of these to your friend for the upcoming Friendship Day so that you can be bookmark buddies? Or is there something else? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. And share this video with your friends and family. This giveaway is international, so all of you can participate. And if you'd like to increase your chances of winning, then you can participate in my second giveaway, which is happening on my Instagram. Go to my Instagram profile. The link is in the description box below. Follow me and follow the rules for the giveaway as well. The giveaway results will be announced exactly 1 week from today in my next video. However, if you didn't make it in the giveaway, don't worry because you can get these on my Etsy shop. This is my first ever digital art product launch and I'm very happy the way they turned out. I worked so much into creating these bookmarks and your support would mean the world to me. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!